Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the rule well and teach well, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's out here pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. All right, just a quick hitter, quick short. All right, hey, tomorrow, Tuesday, March the 3rd, all right, will be a blood moon that we can be able to see. All right, around 4 to 7, something like that. All right, but yeah, so what time does the total lunar eclipse start? See the full timeline. So, if you're up early, you be able to see, it says full moon will slide completely into Earth's shadow, creating a total lunar eclipse. And because it's also March full moon, known as the worm moon, it's a 2-for-1 treat for sky watchers. So it's a blood worm moon, man. So, so you rise early, you'll see, at 4 a.m., you'll see this. All right. But basically we understand by the way of the scriptures, all right, it's a sign of the times that we in, man, that we coming into, man. So, hey, man, it's about to go down, all right, through the spirit, man. You got Ayatollah, whatever the dude in Iran, got taken out. So, the third woe is heating up. All right, things is heating up. So the Lord told us there's gonna be signs in the heavens. All right. All right. So this is Joel chapter 2, verse 31. And it says, "The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come." All right, so the sun shall be turned into darkness. You have, solar eclipse. All right, but this is a lunar eclipse, with the moon. All right, I forgot which one it is. Either the sun going behind or in front. I think it's going behind the moon. All right, so it's going to be a blood moon, man. All right, so the great and terrible day of the Lord is upon us, man. All right, so rising apart. All right, for this is not our rest. All right, hey, and also, our salvation is nearer than we believe. So the day of the Lord is nigh upon us, man. So we got to make sure we get right and continue to do what we need to do in the faith. With that being said, shalom.